Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound today, Germán Marquez.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Outside low, and this one is off and running. And that one fouled off. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Nolan Shanuel now at the plate. Center field. Mullins settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Third, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
And the first offering is not close. In the air, right field. Cowser sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now at Oriole Park, and on the hill, Jose Soriano.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Adley Rutschman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Two and oh.
And another ball.
That's low. That's a ball.
On its way to the corner. Ward running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now batting Mike Trout. That one at triple digits. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here is Heston Kjerstad.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move. And that is out of play. And downstairs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. Moniak pulls that one down, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Inside, almost got him. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Count's full.
Squirts away a little bit.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Neto. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Marquez back to work. Fastball is outside. Fastball for a strike. Out to short. Henderson. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Fouled off left side.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 out, space is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning.
Yeah, I do it all. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game, and yeah, I'm bossing.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. In for a strike, 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. That's one out, the bottom of the second. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That one way inside. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Cowser leads off first with one away. Ball one there.
1-2.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And we're back on to the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Kerstead. And out number 1 on the grab. Here is Yoan Moncada.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Moncada in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. And that should quiet this home crowd. And we're all square. It's 1-1. Ji-hwan Bae, the next to hit for the Angels. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Tied up here in the early going. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up left side. Abrams. He's got it. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, Zach Neto.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right side. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
A little bit low.
That missed. That's a ball. No, that's down. Ball.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's Mike Trout. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2-2's the
Try to
count.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stepping in, Heston Kjerstad. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
And there's the ball.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Golden opportunity right here. Just
That's a ball.
missed.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
That's in.
Inside. And now 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you
2-1.
need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can...
In the air, center field. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. One run is in. Kerstad rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they lead by 3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Just
inside.
missed. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Abrams over at second, 1 down. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
Cedric
Center
Mullins,
fielder.
the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one misses. Ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Full count.
Swing and a ground ball to first, safe, and runners at the corners after the infield single. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 2 outs. On the corner at the knees for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Tyler O'Neill. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Soler takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. One down. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
He goes down looking. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Ball. And that one missing low. High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Here comes a 3-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Yusei Kikuchi.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jackson Holliday digs in now. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Holliday.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined. Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense, and when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one way outside. Now 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Rutschman jumps out of the way of ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag out at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it. I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses,
1-2.
and it's 1-2. Rutschman, the runner at second with one away. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This to center field. Moniak makes a nice running catch.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Kerstead
That's
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
2-2.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And misses inside. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, and now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. Marquez back to work.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there. You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Ball one there. And now it's even up. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting.
So digging in, Ji-Hwan Bae. Misses again, 5 in a row.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now a chance for Zach Neto. 1 for 2. That one not close. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That's in for a strike at 95, and a count 2-1. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Kerstead. And makes the grab. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Gunnar Henderson. Foul ball.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And it remains 2-2.
Count's full.
Liner snagged at first. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Ryan O'Hearn, and that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a 10.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Abrams, the runner at second with one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. O'Hoppe down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Abrams up to third on the wild pitch. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. On the outside corner, got him looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball, that's high.
Fastball is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Kerstad makes the play, and there's one away. And next for L.A., Tyler O'Neill.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. Soler, 33 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm
Pitching change here, Robert Stevenson.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That's inside.
Boog,
That's
he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Holiday in the box again. Takes a strike. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners. Now here is Adley Rutschman. Yeah, there's the strike.
It's 0-1.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one outside.
Nope, that's out.
And 1-1.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Out there to center. And a base hit knocks in a run.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
That one in there to Mike Trout. That one lifted to left. Ward under this one. One away. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Heston Kjerstad.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Out to center. Moniak sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
On the ground right side, and it stays fair.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Taylor Ward. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Keegan Aiken.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Mickey Moniak will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
That's down.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the next pitch is way outside. Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Moncada, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. O'Hoppe, the lead runner at second. Moniak over at first with 1 away. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. High fly ball out to center field. Mullins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. At the plate, Ji-hwan Bae. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Quijada. He comes on for the 35th time this year. C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ryan O'Hearn.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Orioles.
Cedric Mullins digs in now. 1 for 3.
Mullins.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. That one off the mark. 2-1. Almost got him.
Here. Count is full.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
On the ground.
No,
and that's
that's
just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gregory Soto.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That misses the zone. 2-1. And a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Now
3
batting,
flyouts
first
already.
baseman,
He's 0 for
Nolan
3.
Schanuel.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
Right
Fastball
fielder,
off the plate a little
Tyler
bit,
O'Neill.
but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And here is Tyler
1-0.
O'Neill. In the dirt, blocked. Schanuel stands at first with 1 out. And it's even up.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker
1 ball,
ball
1
pitcher.
strike.
Goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kerstead. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Jorge
Now
Soler,
batting,
the next to hit.
designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Swing and a miss.
Good late
0-1.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one fouled off. That misses.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Way
2-2.
inside. Nice grab. The throw. Nicely
That's
done
an
for
out.
the out.
Now pitching for the
Back now,
Angels.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
53.
8th. Number 53.
On health for
He
the
last pitched 2 days ago.
You could encounter the great, so you could get shipped and counter the weight, but you counterfeit, I counted your fits, let you.
So digging in,
Leading off
Jackson
for the
Holiday.
Orioles.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a
Holiday.
professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch
Ball, that's low.
misses. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
There's a strike. That one at
Ball
95
high.
missed up top, and that's ball 1. And they'll do it again. High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs. Base is
Now
empty.
batting,
Here's Trout.
designated hitter,
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's downstairs and outside. swings through that one.
All sliders so far in this
1-2
at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ward settles underneath it, and the inning is over.
Royalty, this is black royalty. Mansa Musa prodigy, structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Right through there for a strike. Helsley in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now the left fielder, Taylor
Now
Ward.
batting, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
To the right side, Holiday. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Digging in, Mickey Moniak. This one in the air. Henderson. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.